Hey guys, how are you? Welcome back to my channel. Today is my fall project pan introduction, and this is gonna be 13 by the end of fall project pan, and I'm so excited to introduce these products to a project pan. I have a few that I want to finish, of course, and I have other ones that I just want to work on because I know that it's not gonna be possible for me to finish them. This project will start not at the beginning of fall, which was I think September 24th, but you will be seeing this video on October 1st. And then this project pan will be done by December 20th to December 22nd. So you will be seeing the update or the finale at the end of the year. I'm super excited, so let's just go ahead and show you the products. If you want to see the 13 products that I chose to either heat pan or finish before 2024, before the year of 2024, then just keep on watching. You guys, so today I decided to pick products that have some of theme related. So every color cosmetic that you will see has an orange or an orangey tone to it. Let's start with the foundation that I'll be working on, and I want to work on this foundation not because it matches me perfectly, but because the packaging, it's so good for me to keep track of what I'm using. And it's the NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation, and this is in the shade Fiji. I didn't even shake it before so that you could see where it's sitting. It's on top of the end, and I'm gonna see if I'm gonna put a mark with a Sharpie so that we can keep track. And maybe my goal is not gonna be to finish it before December. Maybe it's doable, but I don't know if I will be able to do so. But at least I want to go till the R. So half of the foundation that I have left, I want it to be done, and that's gonna be my goal for this project plan. You guys know that I'm trying to work on everything that I have in my bathroom, and I have this little mask that I used last week, but it's been sitting in my collection, and I have still like 2 applications left, but I'm so lazy when it comes to self-care, like skincare. This is the Peter Thomas Roth Pumpkin Enzyme Mask, and this was a sample, and I love the scent of this. This smells like fall, and I really want to use it up because I'm going through all of my samples. So this is gonna be one that I will have to roll it out after I finish it. This one I want to use as much as I can. This is a super old product. This is the Dior what's the name of it? Dior Addict Fluid Stick. This has been long discontinued, and this is in the shade Whisper Beige 219, and it's the lip product that I'm wearing on my lips today. I truly like this, and whatever progress I make on it will be good for me because this has been just forgotten in my collection, and it's so old that I just definitely need to finish it or just make as much progress as I can before it goes bad. Let's put like a 20 uses goal, but I'm bad at keeping track of that. So I just want to use it as much as I can. You can see that it looks basically brand new, and I want it to look used and abused. So I'm going to use it as much as I can until the finale of this project. It's bothering me that my makeup is so fall, and then the top that I chose is so spring and summer. So yeah, pretend that this is not happening. I'm wearing my Jacka palette today on my eyes, which is a lovely fall palette. It's a summer palette supposedly, but I prefer it for fall. Okay, so the next one is the Le Rouge Perfecto in the shade 05 Spirited, and this was a limited edition one. And this, I got it because I thought it was gonna be red, and then when it came to me, it's an orangey shade. So it's perfect for fall, and it's just too orange for my liking, but this is all that I have left, and I'm positive that I can finish it until it's flat, and then I can put it in my Franken lip balm, which is something that I use almost every single day. So yeah, these, I'm positive that I can finish it, and my goal will be to finish it. This one, I think it's rolling from my summer project pan, and this is the progress that I have so far. I don't know, when I film the finale of the summer project pan, which I'm supposed to do super soon, these will have maybe a little bit more progress, but I've made so much progress this year. I heat pan this year, and you can see I wear these almost every single day, and then this one I want to finish completely before the year is over. For this one, I want to expand the pan, and this is one of my favorites from Becca. This is the Shimmering Skin Perfector Pressed in the shade Dreamsicle, and this was a limited edition shade, and I've used it and abused it. This has been repressed because it broke on me, but it's just so wonderful, and it has like a, not a peachy, but like a dreamsicle orangey shade to it. It can be used as a blush topper, it can be used as a highlighter, as an inner corner, and I just want to make sure that I expand the pan on it because I don't want to keep using opal, which is something that is making me feel bored. I want to rotate my collection of highlighters, so at least I want to see like this circle of a pan in it. I don't want to finish it, but I want to make more progress in it during this project. For this one, same thing. I want to see if I can use it at least 20 times or 10 times. I'm going to put a 10-time goal on it because I'm doing my Panda Face Palette project. This is the Dual Intensity Blush from NARS in the shade Frenzy. And it comes with a highlighter and a blush, but I love mixing them together. And this is an orangey shade, so you can see it right here. This is perfect for fall. And then you can see the highlighter, which is a beautiful gold. And then you can see them both together on this finger, and it looks wonderful, you guys. So I want to at least use this 10 times before rolling it out, and if I have momentum with it, I'm gonna keep it in this project. So 10 uses for this one. This is how it looks mixed together with the gold. For this one, I want a heat pan on it. It doesn't matter if it's a small pan, I just want a heat pan on it. I've finished so far 2 cream bronzers this year, and I want this to have more love shown to it, even though at some point it was like my favorite cream bronzer. This is the NARS Laguna 02 Bronzing Cream, and I have a dip in it, so I don't know how far along I am. But what I want to do is I want a heat pan, and maybe the pan I want it to be as wide as the dip that it now has. But overall, I just want to use it until I heat pan on it, and then maybe rotate it out, or maybe keep working on it during the entirety of the project. But I know I will not be able to finish it up before December 20 or 22nd because this comes with a lot of product. But I want to make sure that I have pan on it and that I keep loving my cream bronzers. Maybe if I heat pan on this one, I can start working on my Charlotte Tilbury one to see if I can heat pan on that one as well, which is I think a bigger, it comes with a bigger amount. So yeah, this one to heat pan will be the goal. This one is to finish. I've used this twice this week. This is the Giorgio Armani Fluid Sheer, and this is in the shade number 7. This is a pinky highlighter, but I love putting it on top of my base or underneath my foundation as a cream highlighter, and then placing a highlighter on top. And I think this is beautiful, you guys. I had this sample for ages now, and I had never used it. So I thought it was a primer, and I swatched it on my hand, and it's actually a highlighter. So it has a big air bubble. Maybe you will see this as an empty next month, but it's okay. I want to have easy empties to get, but that are hard at the same time, which are samples. I almost never reach for my samples, and if I make sure that every time a sample rolls out, another one rolls in, I will be working through my samples as well. So yeah, these I'm hoping to finish by my next update. This Pixie by Petra eyeliner, this is the Endless Silky Eye Pen, and this will be another eyeliner that I want to finish in my collection. It's a coppery brown color, and this I want it to be done by the end of the year because it's another small one, and I just want to go through my collection of eyeliners. I didn't want to pick anything colorful because they're harder for me to finish, but I think this is doable for me. And at the same time, I want to start working on this one, which is a new one for me. This was sent to me by my friend Janet, and this is the Persona 24-hour waterproof eye pencil, and it's the eye pencil that I'm wearing today in the shade brown. And this is a beautiful one, but this is matte, so, and this is darker than the one that has shimmer to it, which is the Pixie one. So these I can use instead of a black and start working on it. My goal is not to finish it, but my goal is to make as much progress as I can with it. So I will be measuring it on a sheet, and we'll see how that one goes. Then I have this one to work on, and if I finish it, I think I can finish it, but I'm not 100% sure. This is the Ulla Henriksen Banana Bright Face Primer. This was also sent to me by my friend Janet, and this was basically brand new. I've used it a couple times, like about 3 times, but I want to make sure that I work on it and to see if I can finish it before the year is over, because I don't want to be bored with the primers that I'm rolling in. So the one that from Italia that I got in my last project pan, I made progress on that, but I don't want to keep using the same primer over and over. I want to just leave that be and then work on this one, since it's an orange primer and it will bring something new to my project pan rotation. And then this one, it's one that I want to use at least 10 times, because this is my least used, this one and another one. So maybe I can roll in the other one that I have. This is the Heaven's Glow from M Cosmetics in the shade Faded Clementine. And this is one of my favorite formula blushes, but this shade I basically never use. And this is perfect for fall. I'm gonna swatch it right here. You can see the shade right here. It's so beautiful, and this formula is super lovely. So I'm thinking that I'm gonna grab this one, use it 10 times, and then after I use it 10 times, I want to roll in Persimmon, which is another shade of the Heaven's Glow, which is again another orangey shade, but that one has more yellow to it. So those are ones that I don't reach for as much as Magic Hour, Baroque, or Cherub. And I think I have another one, maybe those three. Yeah, those three are the ones that I reach for the most. So I want to make sure to reach for these two at least 10 times, and that's more than enough since I have all of the blushes from my Panda Face Palette project, and then I also want to rotate my collection. So that's it for this project pan, you guys. I'm hoping that by my next update, I will have finished these three products. So this is the Giorgio Armani Fluid Sheer, the Peter Thomas Roth mask, and then the Givenchy Le Rouge Perfecto in the shade Spirited. If I finish this, I will be rolling another thing in, and that way I can keep a rotation of the products that I have here, and I won't get bored with them, but I will be also finishing products, because I realized that if I put only products that are long-term goals, I might as well do a full year project pan, not a seasonal project pan, because for most of these, it's not doable for me to finish them in a 2-month or 3-month span. So that's it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm gonna leave a question in the comment section below. Let me know if you're doing a fall project pan as well. I'm so happy to be doing another one of these and to have rotated almost all of the products except for the Charlotte Tilbury powder, because that helps me not be bored with my collection, and then also to explore new things that I haven't been using from my collection. I love you, and I guess I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.